So you might think this is a tutorial video. It's not. These 5 skills are the ones that I found personally the best 5 skills to use in a game once I've mastered them. And by mastered them, I don't mean that I can do them 5 times out of 10. I mean I can do them 29 times out of 30. So these are 5 basic skills that I think can help you in a game situation. So this is one of the most basic skills you'll ever come across in football, which is just the feint or the drop the shoulder, whatever you want to call it. Basically, use your body to use emphasis and exaggeration on the ball to get away from that defender that might be pressing you or really tight to you. I don't think I need to go into any more detail on that. And this brings me on to the chop, which is basically a skill that Ronaldo shows best. If you've ever watched Ronaldo play at all through the Euros or for Real Madrid or even Man U back in the day, he used to do the Ronaldo chop, as I call it Ronaldo chop, but he used to use the chop so well and with both feet, and he can get out of any sort of situation. You can go forward with it, you can go sideways with it. As a forward, this is definitely one of the skills that I would suggest having in your locker. Now this brings me on to one of the most popular skills you'll ever hear about, which is the step over. You can do it with your right, your left, you can do it with both feet. For now I'm just going to show you one foot here. It's basically like the feint, just with stepping your foot around the ball, which makes the defender think you're going to pass it to that direction or step that direction, and then in fact you go the other way. Now we're moving on to a bit more of an advanced skill. I think once you master this, it can be one of the best skills ever to use in a game, and this is definitely a skill that comes to my brain first. Now I call it the flip-flop, which you guys might find quite weird. But like I say, this is one of the skills that I use the most. I love this skill. It's just one of them that comes to my brain first, I guess, when I'm on the pitch, like I said. This is definitely the skill that I use the most on the pitch. I think, obviously, there'll be more advanced tricks that I use as well, but only in certain situations for different scenarios. But yes, master this one, boys. It's one of the best skills to use, honestly. It's not the CEO. Now this one, I shot this one in because I find myself doing this more than I should, in a sense. I play futsal, which is like a 5-a-side game, not really an 11-a-side game. It's indoors, it's with a heavier ball, and it's much more fast-paced, much more skillful and things like that. But I use that skill a lot in futsal. I think this one, though, can be used on the pitch quite well, and I'll show you exactly why. When you do that roll over, once you do the roll with the front foot, so normally it's your strongest foot, so my right foot, I roll over my right foot, which makes the defender think, alright, he's going to that direction, which would be his right-hand side. So he steps his foot out to the right, as you can see right now, and then you flick your left foot very, very cheekily through the back, and it'll meg them quite often. Like, you won't believe how often it will work. I actually did it in the video that I uploaded 2 days ago, and I'll show that clip right now. Oh, no! Like you say, it's just super cheeky, it's always on, and you've seen how small the gap was to meg him and how quick it happened. Like, honestly, they will always stick their leg out. Only top defenders won't notice what you're doing. And if you do this more than once a game, they might click onto it and they might try and stop the meg from happening, which then you can use other combinations and practice more skills. But yeah, I hope these 5 skills here helped you lots. I think like these are one of the best skills that you can use, and I think one of the most basic as well. They might not look basic at first, but if you just practice and put hours in, you can definitely master them, and you can definitely start producing them in games and training situations. If you guys want to see more videos like this or more advanced versions, I think I've used more skills than I can remember in games and stuff like that. So if you actually want to see that and you want to see more advanced sort of, like, I guess they're not really tutorials, they're just sort of showing you guys and you can practice them. If you want to know how to do them, I guess slow-mo the video down, or I can start telling you guys how to do these. But yeah, it's been your boy Mikey. I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Peace out.